Are you all familiar with the singer-songwriter Tiffany Darwish, or just simply known as Tiffany? Well, if your answer is hell yes, then you're probably a boomer who lived the 80s youth lifestyle, because I'm sure she was everywhere. Just like how Taylor Swift and or Olivia Rodrigo is everywhere nowadays. Although if your answer is nah, I'm telling you that you probably still know her, even if you think that you don't, because until today, her songs have not left the radio. Her songs are so addicting, I have a feeling that they would be around for more than 100 years. That's what happens when you have talent. Tiffany Darwish is the one that sang the following famous songs. I Think We're Alone Now, If Love Is Blind, Could Have Been, All This Time, Can't You See, Hearts Never Lie, and I Saw Him Standing There, which is basically a female version of I Saw Her Standing There by the Beatles. The Beatles version is definitely the best version that no one can top, but trust me when I say that Tiffany's version is lovely as well. Tiffany's version is basically like a great 80s remaster or rendition of the song. Listing all those songs, you could say that she had a good amount of hits. And if you don't know those songs yet and are planning to search them up, I suggest that you also listen to her songs that are not as famous, because they are good as well. If I could suggest 5, it would be Danny, You and Me, Kid on a Corner, I'll Be the Girl, and Hold an Old Friend's Hand. What I love most about Tiffany's music is that it's a mix of slow rock and the colorful 80s pop style that everybody loves. With this, she has that awesome hoarse voice that rock vocalists usually have, Joan Jett being the best example of this. Tiffany's vocals do not end with the hoarse style because she also has that beautiful, sweet, and very emotional 80s ballad voice that always touches your heart. Other vocalists that have that voice include Ann Wilson, Bonnie Tyler, Madonna, Susanna Hoffs, Terry Nunn, etc. Oh, and I also want to mention Debbie Gibson. She's definitely one of my favorites. Although compared to Tiffany nowadays, it's kind of a harder decision to make for me now, if you're asking who I would favor more. Anyway, like I said, Tiffany's voice is a combination of that rockin' roughness and that emotional love song ballad wash that makes you want to cry. When you listen to her songs, you definitely really get a balance of both. A beautiful woman indeed, beautiful face, and a beautiful voice most especially. And I would love to watch her perform live someday, if she still does stuff like that. Alright guys, I guess that's gonna be it for today's video. Now you know how much I've fallen in love with Tiffany Darwish. Her rockin' singing voice and her emotional singing voice just really caught my heart. For the past days, I've found myself listening to a lot of her music, and I'm just really loving it. Those were just really great love songs from one of the best decades ever when it came to the concept of love in the media. Praises go to the 80s for bringing us stuff like Some Kind of Wonderful, An Officer and a Gentleman, other romance movies, and the countless love songs. Okay then, I'm gonna go and end the video now to listen to more of Tiffany Darwish's music, because that's better than just rambling on about my music opinions all day. See you all in the next video. This is the Stonish saying, goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.